This is the Golden Temple in Amritsar, India. This stunning temple is a place of deep spiritual significance. The temple's golden facade and the continuous reading of the Guru Granth Sahib within its walls create an atmosphere of peace and devotion. Want to see more? Don't worry, we'll come back here later in the lesson. For now, welcome back to the Library of Faith. In our last lesson, we explored the rich origins and core beliefs of Sikhism. Today, we'll dive into the vibrant practices that bring these beliefs to life. Let's explore the key practices, important places, and the sacred symbols that define Sikhism. Our journey begins at the heart of Sikh worship, the Gurdwara. The word Gurdwara literally means home of the Guru. A Gurdwara is a place of worship and community gathering. Unlike other religious sites, you won't find idols, statues, or pictures here. Sikhs don't believe in using idols for worship. Instead, the central focus is the Guru Granth Sahib, placed on a raised platform. Every Gurdwara has 4 doors to symbolize openness to all people, regardless of caste, race, religion, or gender. Upon entering, Sikhs bow to the Guru Granth Sahib and often offer a small donation of money or food. Everyone sits on the floor during services, symbolizing oneness and equality before the divine. When visiting a Gurdwara, you'll notice that certain etiquettes are observed. Shoes are removed and heads are covered as a sign of respect. One of the most cherished practices in a Gurdwara is the langar, or free kitchen. Here, Sikhs prepare meals and serve them to everyone. Everyone sits on the floor and enjoys their meal together. Through this service, Sikhs embody the belief that no one is above or beneath another. One thing you won't see when visiting the Gurdwara is a priest. There are no ordained priests, monks, or ministers in Sikhism. There are Granthi, who serve as ceremonial leaders and take care of the Guru Granth Sahib. How does this fit with what you learned about the core beliefs of Sikhism? This aligns with the religion's core beliefs in equality and oneness. Since Sikhs believe God resides within everyone, each person is capable of having a direct and personal relationship with God. Okay, but so far we haven't really learned about any rituals that happen inside the Gurdwara. Why might that be? Well, in general, Sikhism places little emphasis on rituals. Guru Nanak insisted that the way to reach God was not through rituals. But Sikhs do still appreciate the value of marking significant life events through ritual celebrations. Let's check out a few of them. One of the most important is the initiation into the Khalsa, the community of initiated Sikhs. This ritual confirms one's commitment to uphold Sikh values and practices. The ceremony can happen at any age, whenever the initiate feels ready to accept the commitment. 5 initiated Sikhs administer a mixture of sugar and water called Amrit and recite passages from scripture, affirming their commitment to the faith. There is also a special naming ceremony for newborns that many Sikhs follow. In the ceremony, a random hymn from the Guru Granth Sahib is chosen, and the first letter of the hymn becomes the first letter of the baby's name. But there's more. By tradition, all Sikh boys are given the last name Singh, which means lion. And all girls are given the last name Kaur, which means princess. Can you think of any reason why Sikhs would choose to give every member the same last name? Well, there were actually a few reasons. First, remember that Sikhism is against caste distinctions. Traditionally, Indian last names indicated one's caste. Giving everyone the same last name removes that distinction and reminds them that all people are one. Also, unlike many other cultural groups, Sikh women take on their own last names. This shows the value Sikhs place on gender equality and women having their own identity. As you can see, every one of these rituals puts the core beliefs of Sikhism into action in everyday life. Once a Sikh has committed themselves to being part of the Khalsa, or community of initiated Sikhs, there are certain daily practices that are required. Sikhs call them the 5 Ks. The 5 Ks are physical symbols worn by initiated Sikhs. These include kes, which is the practice of not cutting one's hair, representing the acceptance of God's will by not interfering with its growth. The kura, or a steel bracelet that symbolizes the eternal nature of God, just like the never-ending circle. The kanga is a wooden comb that represents cleanliness and discipline. Kashera, cotton underwear that signifies purity and modesty. And kirpan, a steel sword that represents the duty to protect the weak and uphold justice. Many Sikhs, especially men, wear a turban on their heads. It is not strictly required, but has become another distinctive symbol of Sikhism. Why might it be important for all of these symbols to be outwardly visible to others? Well, the outward visibility of these symbols serves several important functions. It publicly identifies Sikhs, making their commitment to their faith visible to others. This can foster a sense of accountability. It also promotes awareness and understanding of Sikhism among non-Sikhs. Finally, these symbols encourage solidarity and unity among Sikhs, reinforcing a shared identity and sense of community. By visibly embodying their beliefs, Sikhs can also inspire others, both within and outside their faith, to live according to values of integrity, justice, and humility. Now that is pretty inspiring. It looks like we've arrived back where we started today. Among the many sacred sites in Sikhism, none is more iconic than the Golden Temple, built by the 4th Guru. The Golden Temple is not just an architectural marvel, but a house of worship open to all, and a symbol of the Sikh principles of equality and humility. Every day, thousands of meals are served in the world's largest free kitchen, demonstrating the Sikh commitment to service and community. People also visit daily to worship. In the Golden Temple, people are continually reciting or singing from the Guru Granth Sahib from early morning until late at night. At the Golden Temple and elsewhere, Sikhs also celebrate many religious holidays. It looks like this Gurdwara is decorated for a celebration. This unique celebration is Hola Mohalla, a 3-day event which follows the Hindu festival of Holi. However, unlike Holi's playful nature, Hola Mohalla includes displays of traditional Sikh martial arts, horseback riding, and mock battles. It's a celebration of bravery, unity, and strength, commemorating a victory of the Sikh army against oppression. Gurpurabs are celebrations commemorating each of the Sikh gurus, with 48-hour readings of the Guru Granth Sahib and gatherings to sing hymns, share stories of the gurus, and reflect on their teachings. How do celebrations like these help reinforce Sikh values and strengthen the sense of community among Sikhs? You might say that these events allow Sikhs to come together to worship, reflect on their guru's teachings, and celebrate their shared history and culture, reinforcing their commitment to the faith and one another. Today, we've taken a look at the vibrant practices that bring Sikh beliefs to life, from the rituals performed at gurdwaras to the 5Ks worn by initiated Sikhs. We've seen how these practices are not just expressions of faith, but powerful symbols of identity, commitment, and community. This is our last lesson on Sikhism, but there's much more to discover on your own if you're interested. Before we move on to another region, we'll take some time to reflect on all the connections between the South Asian religions we've studied. Until then, stay curious, friends.
Hey!